If I was Steve Harvey, I would dance on the Leaning Tower of Pisa while eating a huge stick of butter. What's wrong with the sentence? Well, aside from the psychopathic tendencies of eating a huge stick of butter on its own, the reason the sentence is incorrect is because of the usage of if I was at the beginning of the sentence. It's not if I was, it's if I were. If I were Steve Harvey, I would dance on the Leaning Tower of Pisa while eating a huge stick of butter. When you want to speak about something that has not happened or probably will never happen, you begin your sentence with if I were. It's also used when you wish for something that isn't true, so you say I wish I were. This is called the subjunctive mood. For example, let's say you hate your neighbor. In that case, you could say, if I were a bird, I would take a dump on my neighbor's car. Or you could also say, I wish I were a bird so I could take a dump on my neighbor's car. You wouldn't say if I was a bird. That is incorrect. It's not uncommon to hear if I was or I wish I was in songs. A popular song which was going around in TikTok, for example, it goes,
if I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too.
Throw that song in the trash and repeat after me. It's not if I was you, I'd wanna be me too. It's if I were you, I'd wanna be me too. However, this isn't to say that you always only use if I were in every single situation. You only use if I were for wishful or hypothetical thinking. But when you're talking about how your uncle used to beat you with a pogo stick when you disobeyed him, you would say if I was instead. If I was disobedient during my childhood days, my uncle would beat me with a pogo stick. So next time you're disobedient and don't want to be beaten with a pogo stick, tell your uncle, I apologize if I was disobedient.